Dobar dan I dobrodošli. Sit down and relax as we are about to read some manga I've had my eyes on for a while. I recommend opening the official scans or translations linked in the description and reading along with me, since my streams will obscure the pages for copyright reasons and because I want to support the creators behind the works. You can find me on my socials that are linked in the description, so subscribe to or follow some European chick outside of YouTube if you want to get to know me better or support me. Now without further ado, let's read. Chainsaw Man. I feel like I forgot something. Can you hear me? Hi, welcome. I feel like I forgot something. Okay, you can hear me, I think. The comic is there. Fuck. Maybe everything is going smoothly and I didn't forget anything. Okay. Krishna. Hi, mommy. Hello, my son. Son of Vishnu, or son of God. Avatar of Vishnu. Anyway, let's read the comic, because today we're gonna read only one chapter. I waited until a little past 5 p.m. So it's like 15 minutes past 5 p.m. here. So people had enough time to go read the new chapter and then maybe appear to the stream here so we can discuss what we're seeing together. I don't know if I've ever done just one chapter in one stream, but I imagine that's gonna be over in like 15. Nah, okay, it's my stream, maybe half an hour. It's gonna take us half an hour probably to read it. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna read for as long as it takes this chapter, and afterwards, after this stream, we're gonna be continuing the buddy stories. I swear, last time something got in the way and I couldn't do it after all, but we're gonna continue reading the buddy stories, okay? Alright, now, so the last time what happened was we saw the return of Quan Shi, but also the return of Katana Man, and a new character, which, I mean, the gender seems to be kind of ambiguous. I thought because of the pose and the hips that it was a woman, but then the Adam's apple and... anyway, we don't know their gender, and let's not forget they're a fiend, so technically they're just a devil, and devils don't have a sex, okay? Is that a Berserk hoodie, Elda? No, it's not. It's... hold on. Maybe now we can see it better. It's not Berserk. It's just... I saw it in Harajuku. When was that? 7 years ago? 6-7 years ago in Harajuku, and I was like, I gotta have that. I need it. I love it. And I shocked my family with it, so that's always good. Alright, now, let's read the chapter. Chapter 145. I can't read. Enunciate. Kumbaya. Okay. No, I don't trust that. Kumbaya? Okay. Hi, welcome. All Chainsaw Man Church affiliated facilities in Tokyo, Kanagawa, Fukuoka... What the fuck? They're everywhere. They spread like a cancer. Fukuoka and Osaka are now under our control. Just goes to show that Hokkaido is probably the most normal Japanese place. Anatomy hoodie? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not studying anything. We seized their secret caches of heavy weaponry. Where did they get the heavy weaponry? I just want to know that. What role does the gun devil play here in part 2? Strange how the tune of Kumbaya is so memorable. Yeah. Yeah. And I don't like it. There's a lot of Christian allegories here, and also remember when the gun devil appeared in part 1, we saw a church choir get demolished, and then there's also, with the devils and the 7 princes of hell or heaven or whatever, I don't know. Like there was a lot of Christian lore as far as I remember, and the fall of Satan. And yeah, anyway. Kumbaya is a song. I was convinced it was food. Have you never heard the song? I mean, for non-Christians, is that even a Christian? Because what the fuck does Kumbaya mean? But anyway, we always sang that in church, like, Kumbaya, my lord, Kumbaya, Kumbaya, my lord, Kumbaya. I hate it. I hate the melody. It's just kind of hypnotizing. Anyway, let's continue reading the chapter. We seized their secret caches of heavy weaponry. What about the miners with illegal contracts? Oh yeah, that's illegal, right? I forgot. Only people in the public safety, they're allowed to do that, and only after it's been okayed by the guys above. So yeah, that's illegal. Actually, everyone that the Justice Devil has made a contract with, they have I can't talk anymore. I'm so sorry. My concentration for today, out the window. They have, yeah, implicated, right? I feel like that's not the word that I'm looking for. But yeah, they have put the miners in danger. First of all, through the contract, and now that they got handcuffed, basically, they're in trouble with the government. Anyway, I'm sorry I can't talk today. Today's a mess. I'm sorry for the stream. We're interning them in the Devil Control Center. Call in the parents and establish a victims group. Bring in the media too. Oh, why did I think that was a question mark? There's just a period there. Call in the parents and establish a victims group. Bring in the media too. Get those crying faces on camera. What is going on? What is going on? Hi, Mom. Hello. Don't worry about it. Okay. Okay. Bi-weekly meetup? I mean, we're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna see what Fujimoto says. I almost fucking forgot the man's name. Mom. Who is he? I feel like I've seen him already somewhere. Nah, maybe I'm just hallucinating. I'm also authorizing the capture of the War Devil, aka Mitaka. They know? They know? Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no, Asa is in danger. Oh, I don't like that. Denji, go save her. You can't leave the church's poster girl out in the wild. Yeah, I mean, you can't leave the devil, the war devil, out in the wild. You can let the girl go. And here I was hoping she'd do us a favor and turn Chainsaw Man into a weapon. What? What is going on? What? Hold on. This is the second page and I'm already... See, this is what I fucking mean. We as readers are at the mercy of this manga. We don't know what the fuck is going on, who is in cahoots with who, what plans these higher powers have for all the participants in the story. What the fuck? Like, the first shock was that they know that she is not just a devil, that she doesn't just harbor a devil, but that it's the war devil. They specifically know which devil is inside of her. And they specifically know about the plan of turning Chainsaw Man into a weapon. And they wanted that to happen. Did they actually... Because the war devil was super weak, it looked like a... No, that wasn't an owl, that was some kind of bird, right? Did they specifically set this devil free, or gave that devil the job of finding Chainsaw Man and turning, somehow manipulating or whatever, but telling the war devil to do exactly that? Because we remember, even though Makima was the antagonist, in the beginning, she was also reeled in by the government. She was their puppet. Maybe the war devil was their puppet too. Yeah, that actually does make sense, because remember the final fight in part 1? Makima against Denji, and she announced 7 weapon hybrids are here right now, and the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, of which she was one. So, I don't know what actors here were under her control, and what actors were under the government's control. Maybe the government has all 4 horsemen under their control, usually. Or at that time had the control over all 4, or some of them. So, maybe it's the government's plan. This is insane. Things are most definitely happening. Yeah, Yoshida is a L. I never trusted him. What? But Japan always wanted to use Denji as a weapon. I mean, they use everyone as a weapon. Everyone. Theory time. Would a weapon made of Chainsaw Man even keep its reality warping properties? I don't know. I don't know. Because remember in the beginning, Yoru said she wants to find Chainsaw Man and make him barf up nuclear weapons. How would he be able to do that if she turns him into a weapon first? So that barfing up thing never came up again, but from then on, it was, you know, everyone was just talking about turning Denji into a weapon. Damn. There's so many shocks in just 2 pages. One page harbors all the shocks. I think War Yoru and Fami never worked with the government, at least the Japanese one, just Makima. I don't know, to me it looks like Yoru was in their calculations, the government's calculations. And because how would they know, first of all, that Asa is harboring a devil? Second of all, which devil it is? It must have been that the government knew about the powers of the War Devil, and how do you do that? They probably studied the properties of the War Devil's power. So when they saw Asa turn things into weapons, they immediately knew this is uh this is where the War Devil is right now. But how do you just study a devil, right? It I mean, Yoda was super weak and she needed a human host. They probably set Yoru in form of a bird free, because a bird's body is not really harmful to anyone, but they probably put the war devil and contracted them with a fucking bird or something. And then they were like, now fly out, find someone, become a human or whatever, and find Chainsaw Man. But why would they do that? Because they already know who Chainsaw Man is. You know what I mean? Maybe Yoru escaped. But then I, you know, the gears are turning, thoughts are churning, but I'm not able to think today, which is a bad time to read Chainsaw Man. But first of all, the government knows where Denji is. The Denji is the Chainsaw Devil. Yeah, Chainsaw Man. And they wanted him to not transform into. They also know where the Control Devil is, and they just let her go. And they just told him, you can live a normal life, just don't transform anymore. But then, like, maybe some other, because, politics. It's not a group of people who are always going to agree with each other. Some are going to be like, maybe we do have the same goals, but we don't agree on the methods of achieving them. So maybe this is like a faction of the government that wanted to do things differently. Or maybe it's different organizations or different governments. Not, but they're part of the government. Maybe public safety and the government are kind of like, I don't know anymore. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck that means, because why would you, first of all, let Denji go and live by himself instead of put him under your watch so he can't cause trouble? Why would you let the Control Devil live with him, just out there enjoying freedom? That didn't make any sense to me in the first place. I said that multiple times in our reading sessions. And now they're talking about Yoru's plans as if they're their plans, and how that would do them a favor? I'm so fucking confused. How have you been? Hi, David. I've been a nervous mess lately, but that's okay. That's just me. That happens sometimes. And I also had some virus, but I'm okay now. I just can't think at the moment. I don't know why. I think Warrior Economy never worked with it. Yeah, I said that. The government just knows. It's like in our reality, they know. I mean, yeah. But like, why would they? They have control. They have different types of feelers that they can use to control the populace. But why would they? I don't even know what I'm trying to ask. Why would they choose certain methods of control but not others? You know what I mean? Why? It doesn't make any sense. It could have been that public safety had started to spy on Asa and Yoru the moment they went to school and met Denji. It would go over her head, given how naive Yoru seems to be about certain things. Maybe they have a way to identify devils and people who make contracts with them. Also, they have Yoshida, and that kid is creepy and knows things. Yeah, he does. But as I said, they must have known about the powers of the War Devil I don't know, maybe they just found out through Yoshida where the War Devil is and what the War Devil is up to, and then they decided to move and actually say like, Denji, please don't transform. That's a problem right now for us. Please don't do that. Until now, it was fine, but now we have intel about the War Devil in the school, so now you're a problem, and now it would be either good if you stopped transforming into Chainsaw Man, or if the War Devil turned you into a weapon and destroyed the fucking planet. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Like, why would that help them? Why would that be doing them a favor? And why did they let Yoru go on for so long? Like, they never got in contact with her and said, hey, stop being part of the church. We don't like the church. If you don't do that, we're gonna kill Chainsaw Man, or something like that. We know it's not the true Chainsaw Man that's in your church. We know who the real Chainsaw Man is, and we're gonna kill him if you don't stop being in that church. So many questions. What is going on? Why did they choose to let things happen and do things the way they turned out? Oh. Control Devil after working with Makima, and perhaps they wanted conformity out of Denji. He's a loose cannon, and if they couldn't keep him on a leash as Chainsaw Man, then maybe they can't stop him from transforming. Can't stop him from... Lutz and Griffith did nothing wrong. That's bullshit. It could also be they saw them as non-threatening until Chainsaw Man Church gearing up for something. Let's continue reading. We're only on the second page. I fucking knew this would take longer than just 15 minutes. I know the dude from somewhere. Maybe I saw him in the streets yesterday. I don't know. But I've seen that face. Sir, the devil name consultant... The what? The devil name consultant. What? What the fuck kind of job is that? You get paid for consulting someone in devil names? What? What? Wants to speak with you. Says it's urgent. Understood. Chainsaw Man Church, and there's the poster child on a literal poster. What do you suppose Church wanted in the end? So they didn't... So that's where their control stopped. They did not know what the fuck the Chainsaw Man Church was up to. Who was part of it, what they were doing, like what their goal was. And usually, you know, governments, especially in Japan, governments and churches, they're like besties. And here... Oh... God, I had to sneeze. And here, like, they had nothing to do with each other. The church was outside of the government's control. They didn't even have, like, a spy in there who would tell them what the church is up to. Nothing. They wouldn't, you know, go up to a child and say, hey, you go on a mission for us, you know, infiltrate the church for us and give us intel from inside. Not even that. Were they trying even in the first place? Anyway, it could also be they saw them. Yeah. All this time the story was awesome because Yoru was under the radar of public safety, unlike Denji in part 1, but in the end the government was spying where? Asa and War all this time. Well, not really, but also yes. This devil is Bob. My job is done. What? Ah, yeah, the job of the devil name consultant. Well, I guess some devils are hard to figure out what they are. Yeah, maybe. I wonder when Eddie. I wonder when Daisy will come back. I've been here after 2 weeks. I guess. Yeah. In my mind, if Daisy ever became lucid, what? The first thing she'd do is run away. I mean, yeah. Probably. We don't know. But probably. She'd want to. Correct me if I'm wrong, but in your Berserk video you criticized post-Golden Age for moving away from the original point of the manga, that being Guts' revenge. No, the revenge wasn't the point of the manga. That was the starting point of the manga, but it wasn't the point of the manga, his revenge. But then you said that the only good thing about it was Guts' character arc moving away from revenge. Yeah. Yeah. Because the revenge is not the point. Seems like a contradiction. No, because I never said the revenge was the point. That's what you said. I said the point of Berserk is Guts' story, you know, which is... Why am I talking about Berserk? But the point of Berserk is Griffith and Guts' fate, okay? These two people. Without them, we have no story. Technically, without Griffith, we have no story. But Guts is our protagonist. He's our eyes through which we see the story happening. And because Guts had such an impact on Griffith, he's important. Right. But Griffith is the one with the dream to become a king and god and whatever. He was the chosen one. Like, everything was supposed to happen to him. Guts, he's like the opposite of Griffith. If Griffith is like the concentrated child of causality, Guts is just outside of it, you know, jumping through this river of causality. And the point is these two. A human, a pure human, and someone who did him wrong. Their story unfolding. And then you had the other part, like the metaphysical part, with Void, with the idea of evil and so on. The point was to explore that, because otherwise you could have just made a story without the fantasy element with these two people. But this fantasy element, that needs to be explored. The mechanics of the world. What role they play in the story. And we have none of that. That's why I say the story strays from the point of Berserk. Why introduce the most complex and original things that you've ever made in fiction and then completely abandon that for some bullshit? That is why I said Berserk straight from the point. Anyway, hi, how are you? I'm great. How are you? Hi. As she should, us, these bros will keep fighting for her freedom. Oh, hell, Mother Russia. It keeps cutting for me. The stream. Wait, she's pro-Russia? Who is pro-Russia? Daisy is from Russia. We don't say she's pro-Russia, but she was used by the Russian government, just like other devils or hybrids are being used by the Japanese government. For example, Denji. Well, you wouldn't say Denji's pro-Japan, he was just used by Japan. I think the church wanted Asa to make the Chainsaw Man weapon. Yeah. Public safety was supporting church for converting Chainsaw Man into a weapon, but all plan gun shit. But now, why are they asking what do you suppose the Chainsaw Man church wanted in the end? If that was the goal, and they knew the goal, and they wanted that goal to happen, why are they asking this question? Like, what was the motivation? What was their goal? Like, there's something more going on. I have no idea what is happening right now. I don't know, I speed read Chainsaw Man in a week, so I assumed she was Russian from the memes. Yeah, she was Russian. No, she's Austrian. Who the fuck are you talking about? Muta said, if I remember correctly, in his last interview, that Berserk is 80% done, and it's now in the beginning for Guts and Griffith's confrontation. Yeah, now it's in the beginning. So, like, 25 years, there was meandering and going on side quests with arcs that don't actually impact the story. Like, he could have left them out. You know, anyway, there's more videos about Berserk coming, and I think we set the big video in last place. Like, the 10th video and final video in the playlist about Berserk is gonna be one big video where everything. I think that's how Epi and I decided to do it. Just put that big one where all the points are kind of summarized. Just publish that in the end. And until then, each point that I have a problem with is gonna have its own video. But anyway. My life is a lie. Cool. She's also a comrade. Who? So you wish Griffith and Guts still interacted and had a relationship? What? I think Elda would make a great goth girl. I mean, what kind of they still have a type of relationship, but it's a strained one. The point is for their stories to develop. And, you know, the child, Guts' child is involved, Casca is involved. You need to kind of resolve that. The point is to resolve these complex issues. That is the point. I'm not saying I want them to kiss and make up again and be like, sorry, Guts, I did that. And Guts be like, okay, yeah, it's all right. Thank you for apologizing. I'm not expecting that. But, anyway. I thought you were referring to some European chick being pro-Russia. No, what? Pro-Japan, rise up my fellow weebs. And oh god, no. Converting Chainsaw Man into a weapon is a common interest between two parties, but both have different agendas. That's why public safety is aloof of church. But why would that be in their interest? And why would they just let Asa go and do that in the church instead of under there? Anyway. You're an intelligent person. I appreciate Chainsaw Man and understand more thanks to your screams. But I still personally think Berserk is incredible, but I respect your opinion. Streams, sorry. Oh yeah. I thought you were like, I like you screaming out your opinion into the void here. Thank you for doing that. But yeah, stream makes more sense. They should kiss. Guts as a child, I only watched the 1997. Why are you talking to me about Berserk? If you've only watched the 1997 anime, you have no idea what Berserk is. Like, what happened? I mean, nothing basically happened after that, but why would you confront me about what I said when you don't even know what I'm talking about when I talk about things that come after Berserk? Berserk fans are on another level! Alright, Berserk. Hold on. Oh, they're not the same person. I'm sorry. To me, I see these gray, uh, what are they called? Profile pictures. I don't even really see the names perfectly because I can't read letters that are that small, and when they're gray on a black background, I anyway. I'm sorry. So there were two people asking me about Berserk. I thought it was one person. Okay, now sorry for. But imagine it's not it's not out of the realm of possibilities with Berserk fans. Because I already know that Berserk fans have no reading comprehension. And also no listening comprehension when they watch my videos. And don't even, like, get the fucking point of what I'm talking about. As if they're lobotomized. But, so I wasn't really surprised when I thought that it was one person, like, trying to confront me about the videos about what comes after the Golden Age arc in Berserk, and then they admit that they've only consumed the Golden Age arc. It's in character with the Berserk fandom. It's like a lot of elitist dumb people, actually. But okay, sorry for. Sorry, I'm gonna go back on the comments. Yeah, okay, I see now. Jimmy Star said that, and it was Sicklet who was asking me questions. I'm sorry, but both have like a gray profile pics and S in their name. I'm sorry. I confused these two commenters. I'm sorry, guys. And make out, sorry it was autocorrect that messed up my message. What about Human Griffith did nothing wrong? No. Also not true. Jimmy Star said that, not me. I'm sorry. That's it, let's fight. Yaoi solves the problem. Yeah, I've read the whole thing. Yeah, okay, anyway. Yeah. They're not the same person. I'm sorry. Thank you, Light Knight. I only saw Light Knight's comment really telling me that they're not the same person because they have an orange profile pic and it stands out from the gray mass. That's in my comment section here. Nope, I'm not late. What's happening? Yeah, not really. The one who said, yeah, we give Elda a good laugh with that one. Yeah, sorry. Hello, True Makima, don't recognize people's faces. I haven't seen you people. Yeah, yet I will argue with you. That's what I thought was happening. I wouldn't put it past a Berserk fan. They're nonsensical people. When I say that, it's like, how the My Hero Academia fandom is clowned on, but not every person is, a pedophile or whatever. I don't know what they say about that fandom. I saw that for some time, and then they were like clowned on for other reasons. But yeah, so those fans get clowned on. Let's say they're just My Hero Academia fans are clowns. Okay, of course we don't mean all of them. We don't know them all individually. Maybe they're great people, but I'm gonna make a generalizing statement and say Berserk fans, and especially hardcore Berserk fans. It's okay to say you enjoyed Berserk. I also enjoyed the Golden Age arc, and I say that Berserk is the love of my life. But I would not call myself a Berserk fan because I would say the Berserk fandom is fucking delusional. It's insane how elitist they're presenting themselves when they lack the most brains. It's like baby's first seinen, And then they think they're like super deep and Sigma male grind set music is playing in the background and they're like, only real man can understand Berserk. It's like about the true uh, struggles of men, manly men, you know? And like it's Berserk, you know, it's so different from everything else and it's so impactful. Don't get me wrong, it is, you know, on pop culture and whatever, and on me, you know, on people. But like that, they're saying like it's so special. It's like Berserk is the king, no, the god emperor of all manga, and it sits supreme on the throne of seinen manga. So I see them as fucking insane. That's why I was laughing earlier because of this mistake I made. You know, mistaking two identities of people. Sorry. Uh, you're fine not liking later arcs, but I just needed clarification because you didn't elaborate well in your video. I did, but you probably didn't listen. Just like you thought I said that the point was Guts' revenge, but anyway. I came here from Ukraine just to say less talking, more reading. Oh, you made a really... How do you go from Ukraine to my YouTube screen? It's a very hard path and long distance, right? Thank God I was able to binge Berserk after they were done with the boat. Can't imagine how suffering that was with the hiatus for the readers. Not just that, the boat arc was entirely filler. So imagine 10 years of filler and barely any release. And before that 10 years, it was just pure filler too. Except some events in the Conviction arc. I'm not gonna go into detail, but if you read Berserk, you know what I mean. Those had a significant impact on the progression of the story. Those events matter. Everything else was fucking useless. It was just filler. And then, but like, the boat arc was the most blatant filler. And then you barely get any releases. So that was like 10 years of, you know, just a dead fandom. A dying, just croaking in the gutters fandom. I guess Makima then just finished reading. Well, damn. When you took over Yoru took over Asa's body, she said that she would make Chainsaw vomit nuclear weapons. Do you think that she was referring about the nuclear devil that Pochita ate? Yeah. Yeah. I'm famous. I don't know who you are, but you probably also don't know who I am. We're all just fucking strangers on the internet. I love your laugh. Oh. Why, thank you. This guy's the biggest Griffith meat rider. Oh. Gonna have to replay Elda hysterically laughing. That was wholesome. Oh. Why, thank you. Can't get away from it. Ever extreme. Or Circus Land. Yeah. Yeah, the Berserk fandom is insufferable, especially when it comes to Griffith. I love Griffith as a character. I fucking hate him, you know? But I love hating him. The Fang Sigma Berserk fans. The song was originally an appeal to God to come and help those in need. Yeah, the Kumbaya song, right? Yeah. Don't know if you've already discussed that yet. Just came in. Kumbaya, wonder what it means. Yeah, it probably means, come, my lord, come here, save us, Kumbaya. I don't know. We need more Griffith getting pegged memes. I think I made some. But no, getting pegged, nah. Nah, it was Griffith eating Guts' ass memes. Sorry. Nah. I don't think Griffith would get pegged. Because that would mean a woman would need to do that, and I don't think he'd let that happen. Anyway, I'm sorry. We're so off topic for such a long time and not even like consistently in one chunk, so we can just cut it out of the stream later on. We're on page 3. Yeah. Each word of the song title is an actual Hebrew word. Oh. Kum means arise. Okay, Ba means come or is coming, and Yah is the name of the eternal God. God, arise and come. Yeah, see, so I wasn't that far off. Like, come on, God. Come, please. Help us. I wasn't that far off. Anyway, let's continue reading now. I'm sorry, we can cut that out in post. Or we can leave it in and just timestamp things and tell people, please skip that part. It's just me beefing with Berserk fans and laughing. Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man. Understood. What do you suppose the Chainsaw Man Church wanted in the end? To play it being Chainsaw Man, probably. No, I don't think that was the point. I think the point was to solve chaos. You know? I'm sick of thinking too much. I'm just gonna fucking read. Because maybe Fujimoto is gonna tell me what the fuck is going on, okay? Maybe I just need to turn the page and everything's gonna be clear. Oh, look how he's holding, what's her name again? Nayuta! Oh, fucking hell. Forgot her fucking name. Look how he's holding her. I hate her. And I don't like her torso. I don't know why. You're under arrest. Chainsaw Man Church, second in command. Oh no, who's the first in command? They're not really gonna... what's his name again? Isomi Haruka. They're not really gonna put Iseumi in a fucking jail cell, are they? He's a child. And he wasn't really a leader, he was just their face. Chainsaw Man Church, second in command, Baton Bridge. Baron Bridge? You're under arrest on charges of... Who's gonna stop him if he transforms into... What is he? Is he... a flamethrower? What are you gonna... you wanna arrest him? I think you're gonna get grilled. You're under arrest on charges of arms trafficking and furnishing devil contracts to minors. Why don't you work for public safety next? I like that way of thinking. You're a danger to society. You're a fucking terrorist, a criminal. You put children's life in danger. I think your future is with us, the government. How about it? Because we're the best terrorists. And I think you could, achieve your potential with us. I really love that way of thinking. Why don't you work for public safety next? We just want the best people in public safety. I personally, I'm here because I'm a sexual deviant. I touch children. You could be here because you're a terrorist. I think we would make a great team, personally. Like, just the best of the best. The stars of the population, just the creme de la creme for our government. Bow and katana are already with us. Oh, really? I haven't read the comments in a long time. Oh man. Since things might cleared up in the same chapter. Yeah, exactly. Quan Chi's nearby. The fraud thrower. He has the best trigger. He has to pull a tooth out. Is that a spoiler? I hope you were just bullshitting and making that up. Sounds like a nightmare to pull out your teeth to activate. Come on. Come on. Could you give me a minute? Since when do criminals get a minute before they get arrested? Like, no. You can get all the minutes you want in a prison cell. You know, if you want in solitary confinement, even more minutes, all alone. You can be by yourself, just have all the silence you need in order to, you know, gather your thoughts. But right now, we're gonna, you know, tell you your rights as we escort you to the car that will take you to prison. It's sunset, the most beautiful time of the day. Okay, Shakespeare. And they let him. Because why the fuck not? You know? I mean, he could have even gone third and be like, can you give me a minute? It's sunset, it's so beautiful. You know what would be great? Steak right now. Right now, steak would go so well with this sunset. Could you bring me that? And also, I'm feeling like, you know, having a stripper on the side. And they'd be like, yes, it's okay. Because we like you. You're like us, like from the government. And then he'd be like, you know, I also feel like taking a shit on your bald head. I feel like taking a shit on your bald head. And they would also probably say, yes, please, but also can you shit on my head too? Please, Baron Bridge. We like you. You're our idol. You could be a superstar in public safety. We respect you. We will make all of your wishes come true. So you just take your time. The steak and stripper are on their way. In the meantime, if you feel like relieving yourself, just say the word, and I will place my head under your bottom. Okay, what the fuck is that now? Is that the church door or just the prison? Oh no, what the fuck is going on here? What is that? Upon analysis, we've identified this devil, believed to have been defeated by Chainsaw Man the other day, as the Justice Devil. I thought Justice and Famine were the same devil. And it makes sense to me that they're the same devil. Famine. Famine, she also had powers and was controlling things from the sidelines the entire time, and she is in Asa's school. What the fuck is this worm thing? I mean, that Famine was sending the falling devil to feed that thing? And now suddenly we're supposed to think that that was the Justice Devil that was, you know, playing with all these puppets in the human world. No. That shit writhing on the floor here was a victim too. Like a very bad actor too. I mean, it's a devil. But like that thing was being force fed by the falling devil on Famine's command. I think Famine is the Justice Devil. Because of the description of this horseman in the Bible. I haven't read that part, but apparently the Famine horseman came with a pair of scales, which were for justice, symbolic for justice. And this thing, I don't know what the fuck that was. At first, the theory was that that thing that was being fed, the worm here, was like the great terror that will descend upon the earth next summer or something. But now look at it. It was just a tool, just a very not so powerful force to begin with. If even fake Saw Man could take it out. Or was that Denji's part? Nah, that was fake Saw Man's. Nah. But then, when they were trying to leave... yeah. That was defeated by Chainsaw Man. But they were trying to get away from the falling devil, and that's when fake Saw Man appeared and said like, hurry up, rescue Mitaka. Okay, that was... Okay, yeah. They were... Yeah. But Denji, Chainsaw Man defeated this thing. How would you even be able to identify that as the Justice Devil? Like, I thought you need to analyze the powers and be like, me, the name consulted, the devil name consulted after running some experiments and also using language and asking, I have come to the conclusion that this is probably the Justice Devil. But no, they just saw a fucking corpse of a worm, of a rather oversized worm, and they were like, that looks like justice. That looks like fairness. And he... Yeah, where the fuck have I seen him? He's missing an eye. I never noticed. Anyway. Any chance it's the fairness or equality devil? Isn't that kind of the same? Now, equality is not the same as fairness, is it? Yeah, this is just semantics. Anyway, let's go on. Let's continue reading. None. Its name is Justice. I'd stake my life on it. How about you just stake your other eye on it? At least you have one more, you know, that you can lose. But your life, that's a little extreme. Just pick the other eye. Which begs a question. Why would you, like, on what basis would you stake your life on it? I'm sorry for not reading the comments, but this video has already been going on for far too long. I need to fucking finish this, and I'm just gonna hold a monologue, I guess. And I'm gonna read the comments after the stream, or in the discussion round, okay? In the discussion round. Even after this devil's death, the Chainsaw Man church followers could use the power attributed to the Justice Devil. Is that correct? Yeah. According to the reports, yes. Division 4 killed a follower who used it. I guess you had your life, you swore on your life, you could have just sworn on your other eye and just plucked it out and be like, oh, sorry, I was wrong. Now you're gonna die. For my sanity, you know? Because I have no idea what the fuck is going on. My theories seem to be incorrect. And that's fucking me personally up. In that case, it's looking like the devil they made contracts with was never the Justice Devil. I'm gonna go fucking insane with this manga. What the fuck do you mean? Maybe you're just dumb. I'm gonna just say he has no idea what he's talking about. He's just a name consultant. What the fuck do you study to be a name consultant? Okay, come on, get out of here. I'm not gonna believe you. Nah. We are broadcasting to you live from the chains, and she's still not in custody? Why is she still roaming around free and in her apartment? Why? Maybe it was Fami, but Fami is the Justice Devil, in my opinion. If they're gonna be two separate things, then Famine is a horseman and Justice isn't. Or what? This is just... I'm sorry, I said that in previous streams, but all my life, I believed that the horsemen were this. War, famine, disease, death. Turns out it's conquest, war, famine, justice? If justice is also a horseman? But what? If justice is not a horseman, then why would conquest and war be... it is like that. We know that conquest, slash control, that's Nayuta. And then you have war, and then you have famine. What the fuck is justice here now? Doesn't make any sense to me, but okay. Like, I don't understand the Japanese understanding of the horsemen and how they're implemented in Chainsaw Man. I'm gonna be honest, I don't understand it. I wanna see Fujimoto's notes on that. Like, what was he thinking there? Like, because famine came with a pair of scales. And the scales represent justice, you know? Courtrooms and so on. We're broadcasting to you live from the Chainsaw Man Church. But it doesn't make any sense because, look, death has to be the final horseman, right? Or not. But so far, Makima / Nayuta, Yoru, Fami, they have the same eyes, the same irises, the same concentric circles that represent them as the horsemen. They're connected. So it's conquest / control, war, famine. Famine may or may not be justice. I thought it's also justice. And that worm thing, I have no idea what the fuck it is, and if that thing was making contracts left and right with... It doesn't make any sense because Yuko said, the Justice Devil is in your school, Asa. I think if someone... You know, if a classmate looked like this, I would remember them. Like, they just look a little bit different. You know, different enough for me to notice them. So, that doesn't make any sense. That thing was in hell the entire time, and not in school. It had its tentacles reach out of the door that was leading into hell, but then again, someone would have noticed a door forming, you know, actually distorting space-time. And tentacles coming out. Famine has to be justice. That makes sense because famine is in their school. We have to hear Yoru say, everything would be so much easier if Yoru just said what her sister's names are. She's War, her younger sister is Conquest or whatever. another sister, big sister, is called Famine. Uh, so I think Famine was doing all the contracts, not this thing, and that Famine was the Justice Devil, and that this dude is talking out of his ass. Because I do not respect someone with the job title of Devil Name Consultant. It sounds like one of those fake jobs that you make up to lie to people so you can impress them, but also make fun of them behind their backs because, oh my god, they believed you and you pranked them. So funny. My friends used to come up with such ridiculous names, but I forgot. But like when they describe what they do, because obviously sometimes people are like confused. Oh, I've never heard of that position. What do you do? And then they make up something so outrageously insane, and the people are still like, I never knew that exists. It's the same thing with this dude. A devil named consultant. You know what my next career path should be? You know, a baby name consultant, because they're kind of the same, babies and devils anyway. Parents can come to me, I will take a look at their baby and kind of feel, like with some brain waves, I will feel the name of the baby and I will tell them. Maybe, you know, sniffing the back of the baby's head will help for more accuracy for the perfect name, and that will pay my rent and bread. That sounds so reasonable. Fucking devil name consultant. What a joke. I'm not gonna take him seriously. I will reject everything he says. I'll reject his existence. I hate just pluck out your other eye. You don't have any idea what you're talking about. I know what I'm talking about, okay? I know. I am the Chainsaw Man connoisseur. Not you. You may be the one-eyed under the blind, but I have two of them, okay? And I have feminine intuition too. You know, you can't have that. And also, I'm pretty. And you aren't. Look, your hair. I bet you're so ugly you're hiding a face. So, you should probably quit your job. Quit being in the manga. I fucking hate you. Get out here. We're broadcasting to you live from the Chainsaw Man Church Okinawa chapter. Take a look, folks. So the Okinawa chapter of the church is still alive? The fuck is going on here? Followers who've illegally contracted with the Justice Devil are fighting devil hunters right before our eyes. The Chainsaw Man Church is doing what? Bing bong. Don't open the fucking door. I swear to God, doors have traumatized me thanks to Chainsaw Man. I love the facial expressions. War Devil, get on the ground with your hands behind your head. Oh. Okay, I misunderstood here. So the Okinawan chapter is like, now that the terrorist attack planned in Tokyo didn't go as planned, we're here to tell you what is happening right now. And it seems like our Tokyo partners are fighting devil hunters or whatever. Look at the screen, we're filming it. Something, I don't know. War Devil, get on the ground with your hands behind your head. I came up with a plan in case enemies ever got my address and attacked us at home. This apartment belongs to me. I'm about to turn room 606 into a weapon. I need you to control my body afterward. What the fuck? Asa, she's ready to fight the fucking government. Damn. How did they even think they could contain her? Just a warning. Like, do what we say. Your other friends, they've been playing along nicely, you know? Some of them we need to reassemble, but they're gonna be fine. Okay. But Asa seems to be impressing Yoru here. Yoru is like, yo, I can't follow, and you're being so brave right now. I actually admire you, girl. Let's stay friends even when all of this is over. You've become pretty wild compared to when we first met. I agree. Also, Yoru looks hot here. Yeah, and whose fault is that? Oh my god. Also, how the fuck does Asa, as an orphan, own an apartment? Is it her parents' apartment? That she came back to for some reason and she was allowed to come back and live here alone, unsupervised as a minor? I'm not gonna continue asking questions. Let's just see what happens. Let's just let our eyes absorb what's happening on the page. And it looks like because we've spent so much time today on stream that the buddy stories are gonna suffer in length because of that. But I want to finish the first chapter. Okay, get ready. Maybe you want to put on your shoes first. You don't want to fight in your socks only. Girl, come on. And also not in a skirt. Come on. Room 606? That's a tentacle, that's Yoshida. Sword. Ah, she said that room 606 sword, but I think she was too late. He was too quick. She was really ready to fight in socks only. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya, kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. I don't like the way he's staring at him while singing it. Does he really want to shit on his bald head? Oh no. Time to go home, Nayuta. Today was a crazy day, you know? There were terrorists. You also got to ride that car, you know, the carousel. The dogs are waiting for us. Let's go back. You even had ice cream. What a wild day today. I'll drop you off. I'm starving. But don't worry, the steak is coming. Come on, bitch. Next. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. Yoshida? What did you do to my girl? Oh lord, kumbaya. Okay, one hand is gone. Her feet are still touching her property, so she can just be like commanding through her feet. I do that sometimes. Sometimes I don't use the door handle with my hand because I'm an acrobat. I'm an acrobat and I can use my feet. So sometimes I open the door like that. I'd be like, "Ooh!" I almost destroyed my laptop. I open the door like this. Because I can. Because my feet can be used too. Okay, that was a wild chapter. A lot was going on. Yeah, okay, next. When's the next chapter coming? Hello? And... Come on. Please, can you load the page? When's the next chapter coming? Does anyone know? In a week. Okay, great. Because that was crazy. That was too much at one. In one chapter. I was, yeah, that was just too much. Let me go big Elder mode, and, Yoshida looks like young Kishibe, don't hate him. Kishibe when he was young looked hotter. I don't like Yoshida. I don't know why. He's creepy. You know, kind of disgusting. So, I don't really like him. Everyone says he's gay. It's a meme in the fandom. That's fine by me. It's a harmless meme. But we don't really know anything about that boy. Except that he's a boy. And 18 probably right now. So now, should I read the comments? Or should I end the stream, say thank you, and then read the buddy story? If I read through the comments right now and start discussing, you know what? This stream has already been so chaotic. Why not do that? Let's do that. Let's read just... This is the worst stream that I've ever had on my channel. So much chaos. I'm so sorry. I'm disappointed with how it turned out. Maybe for a viewer it wasn't even that bad. Nah, it was probably super bad. But to me, it was just too chaotic. I'm gonna read the chapters. The comments right now. And the buddy stories, they're gonna... Next time. I'm sorry. Alright. We give Elda a good laugh. I came here from Ukraine to tell you more reading, less talking. Yeah. I read that before. The song was original and appealed to God. Yeah, Kumbaya. I don't know if you've already discussed this. Yes, yeah, Kumbaya. Wonder what it means. Oh yeah, and then it was like each word of the song, what it means. Please at least keep the 1997 anime laugh. That was really funny. Of course, the most insane Berserk YouTubers share the same community. Yeah. I'm the your YouTube vid comments. What? Oh! Ah! No, I don't understand. Maybe I did for a second, but I don't anymore. I think they're just talking about the regular students in the movement. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about right now because we passed what the fuck was happening on the page. That they wanted to play pretend as Chainsaw Man. Ah, yeah. Okay. Let's go eat ice cream with pizza. Isn't this dude the flamethrower hybrid? Yeah, Barum, yeah. I think it's better to finish the chapter first before forming theories, since things might get cleared up in the same chapter. They didn't. They didn't. But someday... hopefully they will be cleared up. Quan Chi's nearby. Oh yeah, pulling out the tooth. Your Discord link expired. Really? Fuck. I'm gonna tell Epi and I'm gonna replace it then. But it should be like the expiration date was like never. Set to never expire. I don't know. Sounds like my days. Well, Katana Man was already a Yakuza, so it's not that much different. I have no idea what... I mean, yeah, Katana... Oh yeah, Yakuza. He was in a Yakuza, and now he's working for the government. Yeah, not that much different. You're right. And yeah, Katana Man was a Yakuza, and Quan Chi was an assassin. A terrorist is great. Yeah, you know, to complete the troop. But I'm pretty sure Denji is already 18 by now. No, he's 16. Then Daisy is apparently not with public safety, so Daisy is not part. Yeah, okay. Yeah, she's not there. So Daisy isn't in the diversion. Then where is she? Daisy probably just ran away. Also, so if Badham loses all his teeth, do his abilities just go poof? No, he can regenerate as a hybrid. Well, Katana take out his end. Daisy makes her head explode. Take a tooth out. Doesn't seem bad in comparison. But, like, where does the theory come from? Like, have we seen him do that in part 1? Just pluck out a tooth and then turn into a flamethrower? Did we see that? I don't remember that, certainly. He presses it like a button. What? That's even lamer. Maybe some ketamine too. Okay, ketamine. From a cult leader to another slave of special division seems perfect. This bit has gone too far. Dun dun dun. That's the one Falling Devil killed, isn't it? Yeah. Isn't devils representing what they are based off? Why does the Justice Devil look like that? Yeah. It doesn't make sense to me. Bob was the Justice Devil? Nah, I don't think so. I think the devil name consultant is a fraud. I think he's just collecting paychecks, but actually bullshitting everyone. Which, honestly, he has my respect for that. But I don't like when I have to suffer the consequences from his bullshitting, because that confuses me. And I don't like being confused. I like to feel smart. And to be like, I completely understand Fujimoto, like, we're soulmates, we share the same brain. I like to feel like that. I don't like to feel confused, and he confused me, so I don't like that. Next page, Justice for Justice Devil varies, but damn, I didn't know Justice would be represented as some hungry being. Yes, that was my theory when we first saw Fami. What? Well, it has no eyes, so it is blind, so that is Justice related. No, I don't think that thing was Justice. I thought they were symbolic for being too poor to buy food. But why, Fujimoto? Why did you do that to Asa? Could also create hammers with its hands. No, that at least makes sense. What? It's blind. It could make it, but it wasn't meant to be a. I don't know. It's just like with swords and katanas, almost the same. This guy is an expert. You know what? I'm gonna read the comments after the stream. This is just too much at once. Yeah. Thank you for coming. I will end the stream now. That was chaotic. And then there's not much time. I can only stream until 7 p.m. and that's gonna be in like 20 minutes. So, no buddy stories again today. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I never planned for the stream to go this way. To completely derail. For my focus, my concentration to be just gone, my brain mush, and for me to go crazy and laugh at Berserk. So, I'm sorry about that. I hope you still got something out of that. I think, should I just cut out everything that's not related to the manga reading today? But it's still just me being confused the entire time. And that might be so annoying to people who actually know what the fuck is going on. Who could use their brains while reading. Not me, but yeah. Waiting for the day Elda streams and plays cozy games on her channel? Never. I'm sorry, but never. It's never gonna happen. Don't worry, these bros will win eventually. Copium. Okay, so anyway, let's end this. Thank you for coming. That was a mess. And next time it's gonna be better. I hope. I hope. I can't promise, but I will pray. So, hope you have a nice day, evening, or night wherever you are. I even took my meds today. Why couldn't I fucking focus? And bye-bye.